Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Prison Break. Last time on Prison Break we had English Fitz or Percy, where Michael basically had to... well, first off, he was dealing with the transfer out of Fox River, which he was able to... Well, he had a way of blocking it, but then it came down to the warden, because basically... the Secret Service was going to blackmail him, basically, into getting rid of Michael. And they were blackmailing him with his dead illegitimate son that he never told his wife about. But he chose hopefully the right path, the moral path, I suppose, and did allow Michael's block to go through. Or I guess allowed his transfer not to go through. You get what I mean, though. And he went home to his wife before the Secret Service got to her and seemed to be confessing everything. We'll see how that works out for the Pope. Hopefully things will work out for him. You hope so. You really hope so. Meanwhile, we did also have Michael figuring out that if you escaped from Fox River, where would the other police basically come from? And there were 3 streets of possibilities, English, Fitz, and Percy, and they realized that there was basically no response time from Fitch Street. So that's the route they will escape with. So yeah. However, at the end, there was basically whoever this evil lady is in her cottage in the middle of nowhere, is basically saying, all right, it's time to just send in someone to just kill Lincoln Burrows quickly and quietly. So we'll have to see how that goes. Also, Frank Grillo is evil, apparently. So it happens. Anyway, with that said, let's go ahead and get right into this episode of Prison Break. Here we go.
Been out of the lake for years, you know that.
I know. Problem is, Diamond, no one's going to believe that if I take the heroin I have in my pocket, put it in the glove box of the reasonably priced minivan you got parked over there. I will cuff you. I will drag you out of here in front of everyone.
Can you just, like...
What do you need?
Why does it have to be here, though? A fluffed pillow. Genius.
Listen, what are you avoiding?
Don't touch me, all right?
Everything okay, Miss Donovan?
Lucas, do you mind walking me back inside?
Oh, that's a crazy-ass spelling of Lucas.
Take a walk, pal.
Good man, Lucas. I do want to believe that he's a good guy, but he's Frank Grillo, and all I've ever seen him in is just nothing.
Show some skin, Scoville.
Yeah.
Trying to sleep, boss.
Fluff pillow only went so far. He came back.
There's 3 things for certain in life: death, taxes, and count.
Yeah.
Only way to stop count is...
What?
Never mind, it's a bad idea.
Worse than the idea of losing Mara Cruz.
Jackass. Alright, what's the idea?
A lockdown. We get Jen Pop locked down for a day, you'll have all the time you need.
And no count?
Bulls don't even come by. Only one problem.
How do we get a lockdown?
Yeah.
Can you get to the prison AC unit?
Maybe.
You want a lockdown? You gotta get the inmates riled up. If you want to piss off the meat in concrete, turn up the heat.
Good idea. I like the Sucre came up with an idea.
I have to give Lincoln a weekly checkup now. If you want, I could schedule those visits to end right before you come in for your shots. That way, you could at least see each other, even if it's just in passing.
Thank you.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
I don't want anything bad to happen to her. She is such a nice woman. Wow. Wouldn't think that... Oh, where else could you hide that, I guess?
Bagwell, transfer back
from the infirmary.
Back from the infirmary. Oof. Oh. This is gonna be brutal. Knocking out the AC.
It took some doing, but a PI friend of mine was able to backtrack the phone call to the police department. Whoever made that call couldn't have seen Lincoln running from the garage that night.
How do you know?
Because the phone call came from Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay. Well, you could at least work with him, but keep an eye on him, you know?
Get your ass on the line, convict.
Uh-oh.
Don't be a baby, T-bag. It ain't that hot.
Not that hot.
It looks pretty hot in there.
When this guy woke up this morning, he was white.
That was funny.
You want to cool off? Step back.
I mean, that probably was cool. This guy's not doing very well.
Lock down! Everyone back to your cells! I said everyone back to your cells! Now, convicts!
Alright, there you go.
Let's hang a sheet. No way, man. You only hang a sheet when you and Roselli want to get friendly, you know? You want to protect your prison rep? Or you want to get out of here?
Nuh. Well, story's gonna be spreading now.
You know, Teddy, you really let me down, and that's hard to do because I don't expect much from the inbred child of a retard.
Aw, damn. Now you're going personal.
That's right, Teddy.
Ah, fuck.
I read your psych records about how your daddy raped his mongoloid sister, and then 9 months later, little Teddy pops out.
It's so weird to, like... Oh. It's so weird. Like, I don't root for any of these guys, but they're just... I mean, fucking insult's an insult, man. Well, they're gonna get through, aren't they?
Get to my office.
Oh, that's what I thought. People are scared of the big bad wolf.
Do they not have, like, pepper spray? Man, Teabag comes back for 5 minutes, and a fucking riot happens. Oh no! The cat! Yeah, Brucey didn't care. Oh, who started the fire? We didn't start the fire. Who started the fire? Ah, shit. Who got keys? Where'd the keys come from?
This is Bellic. Our wing has been breached. I want A wing evacuated and shut down. All access to B wing cut off now.
I mean, this is some serious shit now.
Somewhere on the other side of this wall is the main drainage pipe to the prison's old sewer system. If we can get through this wall, we can get into the pipe. If we can get into the pipe, we can get to the infirmary.
Okay.
And if we can get to the infirmary, then we can get out of here.
Alright.
All visitors have to.
Give me the...
Get out of here, T-bag.
He's gonna defend him.
See, you found him first, finders keepers. I respect that. I do.
Lincoln's gonna have to lay down the law, ain't he?
I think we can work something out.
We got someone to show us where it is.
Oh, really? Who?
No.
This is Rizzo. Say we need backup, over.
Negative. A-wing is evacuating and locked down. Remain in B-wing.
Ah, damn it. Nah. God damn it. Man, don't go for her. Is it just him? Oh, damn! Good job. Oh, shit. Oh! Oh! Damn, these look like powerful hits. What a horrible situation Michael has created.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
Drill? Do you drill out the pattern of the face?
Where's my daughter?
Not to worry, sir. She's fine. She's in sick bay in B wing. It's a completely different part of the facility. It's totally locked off from the disturbance.
Disturbance? That's what you call a riot nowadays?
Can these animals get to her?
Sir, it's impossible
The governor
for
looks
anyone
familiar.
from A wing to get into sick bay. A guard there assures us that everything is fine. We have everything under control, Governor.
For your sake, you better hope you do.
Yeah. Oh shit.
We can't afford downtime. We have to switch off with the drilling.
It's bad mojo, bro. You kidding me? I mess with him, you drill into him, he gets pissed. And then what, huh?
Nah.
I got enough enemies already, papi. ¿Está bien?
You believe in God, right?
You know I do.
So you're protected. He'll protect you from him.
It's a good point. I do like his like don't want to mess with the devil. You get it.
I don't got the blicky. My pipes are clean. Where you going, rookie?
God damn it! Everyone trips.
On our way.
Oh, damn! That was a good kick. Good job, Bob. We got one good kick in.
If your math is wrong.
You'll drill into one of a dozen gas lines behind the wall. There'll be an explosion and we'll be burned alive.
But you're good at math, right?
Really good at math. Nah. Uh-oh. That's Michael's. That's their cell. And now T-Bag knows. God damn it, and they're not even doing that now. This is still just working on the plan. There's John. They're gonna have to kill that officer, though. They're gonna have to kill Bob. I mean, there's still a desk in the way. Come on. Oh! Good job. Was that anything specific? Yep, it was specific.
No one's going anywhere.
He's seen the hole.
So have you.
Yeah. We can take care of you while we're at it.
Work out too good, huh?
And the daughter, please.
If you keep quiet.
We gotta kill him.
This is not any of your concern.
Yeah. Except he has information now.
Knows about our secret. He knows about our escape.
Yeah, he's coming too.
So it's all of our concern now, isn't it?
You can't break everyone out.
I gotta find him. You looking for Schofield?
Yeah, Turk.
Come on.
Not Turk. Turk looks like Frank Grillo if he was like way buff.
Either I'm through that hole with you, or I'm gonna sing like Johnny Cash.
Fine. What else can you do, man? That window is like good and not good at the same time.
Hey, yo, check it. Stroker's about to get the duck.
Shit. Is Michael gonna have to try to save her? That's a lot of guys, though. But if he can get cops over there.
Fast if we cut through here.
I think he's being led into a trap.
Burroughs is as good as dead.
Yep. Oh. Turk is a trap. Great. They're gonna cliffhang this, aren't they? Yep, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. That's episode 6. Riots, Drills, and the Devil Part 1. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. I mean, I guess the thing is that, what Michael wanted was a lockdown. But that meant everyone locked down in their cells. He didn't expect this sort of riot. Oh, boy. Okay. Man, and the whole time, like, it's very suspenseful, obviously. But just this whole time, I'm sitting here like, alright, they're gonna have to make this a cliffhanger. I know it's a part 1. So, where does this end? But I'm also thinking, I don't want it to end. I want to know what happens next, Man, I'm really, really enjoying this show, man. Just every little thing is just so incredible, I just love it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and hop into the notes. The first thing that I will mention is Nick and Veronica's paranoia. Now, okay, so I suppose it's still unconfirmed if Nick is actually working with the bad guys here. I don't know. It's still up in the air, and they definitely want you to think that it's up in the air. I don't think you're supposed to trust him at this point. But I will say, like, with the information that, the guy's like, okay, go to DC, find, where the phone call came from. So, like, that is something to help with saving Lincoln. That's at least good. I don't think Veronica should trust him yet. However, I will say that at the very least, she should just, go along with him, but keep an eye on him, Like, I'd say that's more what she should be doing, is keep an eye on him, rather than just wholeheartedly trusting him, So, there's at least that. But the big thing that we've got this episode, obviously, is the riot. Which, man, Teabag, because I kind of forgot about Teabag almost immediately, because, like, oh yeah, Teabag, he was a thing, and it's like, oh, okay, he's been in the infirmary for a while, which is why he hasn't really been in any episodes for, I guess just a couple episodes, really. Like, what episode was that? I guess that was episode 3? Yeah, it was 3, because that was before Haywire. So, it was episode 3. So, I mean, it's been a little bit. For us, obviously, watching this week to week here, it's been 3 weeks since we've seen Teabag. So, he's been in the infirmary for those episodes. Who knows how long it's actually been in the story, Probably just a couple days. But man, you bring Teabag back and immediately there is a riot. Like, would this have happened if it weren't for Teabag? Because he was the first person to step out of line, So it's entirely possible that it's more... It is just because he was there that he was the one that stood out. Which is crazy, But yeah... So we need to get we needed to get through the walls, which was interesting. So they went for a lockdown. Again, I like that this, first off, this was Sucre's idea. You need to get a lockdown, and then he came up with the idea of you need to get the prisoners, you need to get the cons riled up. So in order to do that, they took out the AC. I thought that was very, very clever. And, here, where they say it's the hottest April on record, it's 100 degrees in there. That whole block is, a boiling pot. So that was very clever, using the AC, riling up everyone, and then that's how you get a lockdown going. But despite the fact that it's like, oh, well, you get a lockdown going, they weren't expecting an all-out riot. which, threatens a lot of people in there. Now, interestingly, despite all this, going on and it looking like a very big thing, the only real problems, like the only people in actual danger were the nurse and or not the nurse, she's a doctor, excuse me. The doctor and Lincoln, and Lincoln only because he stood up for Bob. I need to look up the doctor's name so I can remember it. So give me a sec. Let me find the episode real quick. Is it Sarah? Sarah Tanketti? I think that's her. Let me make sure I get the... Yes. Okay, so Sarah. Oh, yeah, and right below, Governor Frank Tancredi. John Hurd. He looked familiar. Why can I not... Oh, he's the dad in Home Alone. That's why he looked familiar. Was there something else, though? I swear there was something else. Because he definitely looked familiar to me. So, but, yeah, the dad in Home Alone. I just said it and I forgot it. Home Alone. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to look at the doctor, but we'll get back to the discussion now. So, but yeah, so the only people that were really in danger because of this were Sarah and Lincoln, because there were people going after them. Those inmates were specifically going after Sarah. They haven't, that's the thing, is that they haven't really been around a woman that much in their time. So, I hate to think about it, And that's the thing, too, is like, as soon as that one guard turned his back, I was like, they're going to go after him. And I was like, are they going to go after Sarah? Because the thing is, obviously, there were those guys that were kind of, saying some lines, but she, would shut them down. She did shut them down because I feel like she's used to that. She's used to their antics. Like, all right, shut the fuck up and I'm going to get you your medicine or whatever. It's like, I'm sure she has to deal with that a lot with them. But, yeah, as soon as they can, they're going to try to get something out of her. Ugh. So she was the most in danger, She was the one in the most danger. And Lincoln only because, he was trying to protect Officer Bob. But other than that, it's really nothing until Teabag discovers the hole in their cell, So that was pretty interesting. And I have to say, it's one of those things, we've talked about, like, we've talked about Bellic, where it's like, okay, on the one hand, you can kind of think like, well, these are prisoners. On the other hand, this guy is kind of fucking cruel to some of these guys, like some of these guys who are, you can't say, like, if they're not bad people. Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy, like Michael, like Sucre, like all the, like some of them, whereas, Teabag is the kind of guy, it's like, okay, I don't feel bad if Bellic starts talking shit to him, like, but it was one of those weird things where, they're basically, trading insults, and it's like, I don't know, this is very strange, like, because they both have, like, cutting insults, and it's like, well, I can't really root for either of them in this situation. I don't really like either of them, they're both shitty men, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. See, it begs the question, it's like, okay, who's shittier? the really strict cop or Teabag. Teabag's fucking weird, you know? Like, he's just fucking weird. And the problem is, he's annoying because he keeps sticking himself... Oh, that's a poor choice of words, but he keeps getting himself into Michael's business. There's no better way of really saying that. He keeps getting in... No. You can't say him doing something in without it being weird, you know? His name is Teabag, for God's sake. You know, there's no way around it. So, oh well. But yeah, when they're like trading insults, it's like, well, these are both really friggin' cutting insults. Bellix was, well, I guess Bellix was way more cutting, but it's like, it was one of those things like, I can't really root for them, but damn, they are fucking cutting each other with these insults. Like, I don't know. It's such a weird thing. Like, I don't exactly know how to respond to this situation. So, but still, I don't know. It's weirdly entertaining, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I like the whole thing with the devil. So he mapped out specifically what he needed, where he needed to do it, and then he, drew out the devil and then projected it, and that's where you need to, drill, basically. I thought that was really clever. And through those small holes, you'll be able to break through, weaken the wall enough to break through into the old pipes of the old sewage system. Which I feel like every breakout of prison story, it's always sewage systems, you know? So you just gotta be careful. Although, I mean, these are the old sewer systems, so I guess they're not in use, but yeah. But they said, it's like, all right, we get through this wall, we get to the sewage system. The sewage system will take us to the infirmary. The infirmary will get us to the wall, and then we get out of here. So that's the thing. It is still all planned out, but it's just a bit complicated. Just a bit difficult. And that's the thing, is that, it's like, okay, so we just need to go and do this. But because they needed a good amount of time, to get through, this has caused this crazy riot, And we got not only C.O. Bob, who now knows the secret of the hole, but also Teabag knows. And Teabag immediately is like, well, I'm with you guys. I'm escaping here too, which is unfortunate. That's the one person you don't want to deal with, So yeah, Teabag is in on it now. And he does have a bargaining chip of he has to, he'll keep quiet if he goes with them. So that's unfortunate. We don't know what we're going to be doing with Bob, which is interesting. We don't know what we're going to be doing with Bob. At present, Michael says that he's not going to die. It's entirely possible that after everything that's happened, he may keep his mouth shut just to, just so that he doesn't incur, I guess, their wrath, basically. So, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out a bit later. But, meanwhile, we did get the one guy. Okay, so the Secret Service goes to this guy while he's, enjoying a nice day with his family. Why they couldn't go to him at any other point in the day, I don't know, but whatever. But he called the guy. He called Turk in the prison, and Turk is apparently going to be taking care of Michael. We'll have to see how that goes. Or not Michael, Lincoln, excuse me. He's going to take care of Lincoln. Michael may have to deal with that, although Lincoln may do it himself, honestly. Depends on how many guys there are. If it's just Turk, I don't know, but he could get into some sort of sneak attack, I guess. And yeah, but Michael is currently on his way to the infirmary. He sees that Sarah is cornered. I would think, if you could figure out some way of getting Bellic over there. Like, that could work if Bellic could get over there. But, because that's the thing, is there's a lot of guys over there trying to get to her, and I don't know if Michael can take them out by himself, you know? So, crazy thing we've got going. And that is our cliffhanger, and we'll have to see what happens next time. Great episode, really loved it, and I'm really very much looking forward to where we're going with part 2. So with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Prison Break reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.